Hey guys, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today we're playing Armia 2 Devil's Cartel for the PlayStation 3. I testing this on the PlayStation Plus game trial. Dean from Escape from Gaming suggested me try out this game. I played the first one in the series. This is actually the third game. I wasn't terribly crazy about it. I didn't really like the characters. The mechanics were a fun duck and cover shooter. He seemed to really like this game. Plus, I need new games to play. This isn't a review. This is an impressions review. So, if you don't get to see everything that you want to in the game, like check out other people's channels, or better yet, try the game for yourself. Because I heard this is one of those games that doesn't get like really good until like way after an hour, and I only have an hour limit, and I doubt the video is even going to be that long, so I really can't give you my real opinion about the game, even though my opinion shouldn't matter. It should be for reference, blah blah blah. You should be able to make your own decisions, because I assume you're an intelligent person. If not, I apologize that you aren't, and I'm not making fun of your disability. So yeah, let's play solo and start a new mission on medium, because I have no idea what I'm getting into. Actually, I have somewhat of an idea. I actually played the demo when it first came out, and I don't remember jack shit about it. I just remember ducking and covering and shooting at things. Aside that, I really can't elaborate. So based on what I remember, these are two new characters. The first two games you played as these characters that like high-fived each other and were super macho, when the graphics look fairly nice so far. Basically what I remember is the characters high-fiving each other, very reminiscent of Gears of War, where they're like, "Come on bro, let's go blow up some shit. Doesn't matter who gets in our way. We're the good guys and the other guys are clearly the bad guys, and there's no in between," or anything like that. From what I heard, this game takes more of a serious approach. I remember reading about this in Game Informer when they were developing it and stuff like that. I think the developers were fully aware of some of the criticisms about the character, so you play as different characters, although I think the older characters are in this game too. Based on what I read, like I played a demo and I'm basing it on what I was told by somebody else who played the game. I'm not sure if they played the first two. I just remember the first one. It was one of the early PlayStation 3 games to come out. This whole non-subtitled shit is not gonna work for me. Again, if this didn't have a subtitle option, which I came across in, I think, Quake 4, which is weird because it had a lot of options for the control, but oddly enough, it didn't have subtitles, if I remember. I think that was the game. I don't know. Getting older sucks, and I'm not even like 30 yet. I'll be 30 later this year, and I'm fucking having problems. Well, what are you gonna do? So, yeah. Hopefully it has subtitles now. It seems to be a fairly polished game. I mean, I haven't got to play it yet, but the cutscenes are pretty nice. They look like they run in real time. It doesn't seem to have that super blurry gloss over PlayStation 3 look a lot of the ports got, but around the time this game came out, I think most developers are beyond that obstacle. Apparently blowing up like a vehicle requires you to show the title of the game, just in case you didn't see it at the push start screen, but you know, it's trying to be more cinematic, I guess. Just in case you forgot what you were playing, which could be the case for me, depending on where I'm at in life. pray this game uses the tiny shoulder buttons versus the triggers on the PlayStation 5 years earlier. See, somebody should have actually said that, but I said it, so I just by doing that, I think I've made the game or any game better. If they have any kind of time that goes by, if somebody doesn't say it out loud in a deep voice, I think it really takes away from the game.
Yeah, they're just as clueless as you are.
Whatever. They got nothing.
I think this might run on the Frostbite engine or one of the iterations of it, but I'm not sure. Please don't make me use the triggers on the PlayStation. I don't like that you have to push in the analog stick to dash. Because I'm used to these games. You hold X to. Oh, good. Thank goodness. You get to use the tiny buttons. I've been playing Xbox 360, so I'm being a little heavy-handed with the aiming. I don't know why I need to be. Oh, and squares reload. That's nice. I think in this type of game, like holding X would be the thing to run, but that might just be more of a Gears of War thing. And this gives off a Gears of War vibe, so I guess I'm instinctually like trying to push the Gears of War buttons, but that's fine. Any standard first-person shooter, you would push X to. Push in the analog stick to run, so it's whatever. I'm sure this game is way better in co-op, like most games, but we don't have that option today. If I actually owned this game, I wouldn't be doing the tutorial, but I probably need to do the tutorial. Why do I have? How long do I gotta stand behind cover, for crying out loud? Move to next cover. Okay. Alright, I'm not doing it right. Shouldn't he like automatically run if I gotta hold the X button down? I know it's probably my fault that I'm not doing something right. There we go. I didn't have it aimed all the way. I knew something on my part, I was doing it wrong. Move to select adjacent cover. Okay, I think I pretty much figured out that part when I moved to the other cover, but whatever. Okay, thank you for letting me know how to do something as simple as stepping over things.
Just walking forward, huh? That was a practice run.
Now, we're testing your skills with blind fire and grenades.
What's up with all this easy shit?
Stay focused. It's just
Get in the cover, okay.
Shoot from behind cover and toss grenades at the targets. Get them all, and you're moving on.
I wish there was a way to. I gotta learn how to blind fire. Is that a skill? Alright, I feel like I've mastered blind fire. Oh, you're testing me, you're asking me to do the same shit. The aiming, me personally, and it's a personal thing because I'm heavy-handed, I'm probably gonna need to lower the sensitivity down a bit, which I will do right now. Controls, if there's an option. That's probably too much, but whatever. Throw a grenade. Now you're teaching me to do something fun with explosives.
Nice job,
The
lady.
environment seemed pretty destructible. Always a plus if you ever watch my channel. You always get brownie points if things blow up and get destroyed in a game. If you make a game and something blows up, you have my condolences. Next area. I think this tutorial's a bit much, but whatever. I think they should have made this optional, but I'm being a nitpicky little brat right now saying that, but still, I'm allowed to have my own opinion.
Alright. This time, simply take down the target.
I just feel bad because this is being recorded and you probably want to see people get shot in their heads getting blown off and shit. Actually, I have no idea how gory this game is. Maybe heads don't get blown off. Do these blow up? They're gonna add explosives in the training area. I'm just gonna shoot the barrels because I just like seeing stuff blow up. Of course, that's not gonna get my overkill meter up, whatever that does. I'm guessing it probably turns into bullet time. It's sort of difficult to know where an enemy is when they're not shooting at you and the sound's down. Instead of aiming with the right stick, I find it easier just to aim and walk until the reticule is over the bad guy. Wonder what the different color means. Tag team. What is this, wrestling? Alright, overkill. I'm guessing this is probably some slow motion mode or something. Every game has to have that these days. These bullets are really powerful. Oh, I'm just invincible. I'll take it though.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Blow that motherfucker up.
Move on.
The car apparently is made out of like some incredible materials. It doesn't look like much, but apparently it can take explosions, gunfire. Oh, I don't have to waste any more time here. That's a relief. Enter cover. Okay. Now what are you going to make me do? 2 vision.
Use TWO vision in your mask's HUD to find the best tactical route.
TWO vision.
Yep, trademarked. This one's a test of teamwork. One of you has to draw the target's attention, while the other flanks to the side for the kill.
Chewie and Baker nailed this one on the first try. Don't let them show you.
This would probably be easier if I had the sound up. I'm hoping that my partner is shooting at the thing. Oh fuck. How do you melee attack somebody? Do I shoot him?
Show of teamwork. That's what we're looking for.
What is
Glad
he?
to hear it,
It's
sir.
paintballs?
Rios, I think he's gonna salute.
I'm showing respect for my new commander.
Oh, I think you got the...
Well, looks like you made it.
Here, I believe these belong to you.
I think those are the guys from the first game. I don't know. I can't think about it too long because I got to make a video that's slightly lengthy. Well, I'm trying to make it not slightly lengthy, but I'm trying to make a video of decent length and interesting to watch at the same time. I kind of wish I knew more about the flanking thing, but maybe I'll experiment with it when I get to it. Okay, as much as I appreciate the opening, I feel like this game already had one opening, but whatever. I just want to play the game. I'm sure you want to watch me play the game because I'm sure me running my mouth is fucking terrible if you don't have the game to watch at the same time, because then you gotta just lean on my commentary, and I'm so sorry for that. Come on, let me skip it. Seriously. Is there a skip option? No. Me pausing it actually takes more time.
I like this kid. Let's keep it quiet. We got this. Permission to engage.
This is our first mission with TWO. What the hell's wrong with you?
Nothing, man.
Come on.
I'm just trying to loosen you up.
The graphics are fairly decent in this. I think maybe it was just another game that I heard somebody about and I get confused. But I think I've heard people complain about the graphics, but they seem pretty decent to me. I mean, it's not freaking LA Noire or Grand Theft Auto 5 or whatever. But I mean, it looks good to me. I think this runs on the Frostbite engine. I think, I'm not sure. But it has like a lot of the way like it handles some of like the reflections and details and environmental destruction. It looks very reminiscent of something that runs on the Frostbite engine. Which anything that I've played that runs on the Frostbite engine, I always felt like looks decent. I probably should run. I guess that's a bad guy.
Clear. Alright, we know the client's daughter is here.
Eyes open for
First
girl,
blood.
Mexican bottle blonde.
I'm glad I get a trophy for it, but it probably makes me a horrible person.
Alpha, Bravo, check those stables. We'll meet you on the other side.
Roger that.
How many people are on my side? I thought it was like 2 guys. Whatever.
On the door, lift it up.
Maybe it's just because it's the beginning of the game. Lift door, asshole.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta wait for my partner.
Looks like we have permission to engage.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, enjoy that. Definitely digging the blood. Not really a good reason to like a game, but you know what? This is my channel. My opinion. The more blood, the better, depending on the context of the game, but usually the more blood, the better. Can I shoot the guys through the windshield? Awesome, I can. Brownie points. So far, I'm digging this. Definitely better than shooting cardboard cutouts. This might be one of those games, in my opinion, that, oh shit. One bad thing about environmental destruction, you can't hide under things forever, because they tend to blow up after time. The bullets are, like, way more powerful in this game than they probably would be in real life. But that's okay. Because when I was playing Gears of War Judgment, it was so unsatisfying to shoot a gun, and like the only time you basically registered any kind of like hits beside the sprays of blood were like the death animation, but there was like no impact or destruction behind the average like barrier or thing in the background. If you remember in that video, I was shooting a wine bottle and that wouldn't even break. This, I'm shooting guys through car windows, so definitely cool. This is one of those games that I have a feeling didn't get the chance that maybe it deserves. Sure, there's a lot of games like this, but so far it's done everything really quite well. Is this one of those, I think that's where you become invincible or something. But I don't want to waste it if I don't have to. Yeah, I'll use it now since I was going to get shot to death. Seems like every bad guy in games these days always have AK-47s. They need to open up their arsenal a little bit. Unless it's like a future game or some shit. Alright. Please don't make me watch a cutscene. I was just starting to get into the action.
Scream came from that direction.
Well, this game, even though it's not, and I heard it like gets even better later on, but even though it's not like the most original thing ever, it does everything extremely well. So I mean, it seems like if you want to play a fun shooter, like, I don't see you really going wrong with this. So I don't know. Definitely worse games you could be playing. I really haven't. I heard there's negative comments about this game, but I haven't personally heard a lot of them. At worst, I might have heard that this game's kind of like average, but I mean, I don't. Oh, I guess I gotta go over here. Well, that's really the worst thing. But if people say something negative about this game, unless I'm missing something, seems a lot better, and I like that the characters aren't going woohoo and high-fiving each other, which I really hated about the first game in the series. Does that blow up? Yes, it does. I noticed the polygon model kind of simplified a little bit, probably because it's about to blow. Instead of being completely round, it turned into like kind of angular a little bit. It started to have all these sharp edges around it. That might be from streaming because I'm somewhat far away from it. Maybe the polygonal detail like increases when you get close to an object. Shit, I'm gonna die. Get in the cover, you dumbass. Oh, that's just a corpse leaning. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to flank from that angle. Oh well. I don't know what's in those things because of the sound, but they look like gigantic pine cones to me. But I think it's that shit that they make. I think it's supposed to be like that root that they make tequila out of or some shit. I'm not completely sure though. Juice comes out of them. I forgot what it's called that tequila is made out of. It's like some sort of root that's actually kind of hard to actually get. That's what it looks like. I'm feeling the controller vibrate, but I'm telling you, unless I get shot, I really can't tell where the like bad guys are. I believe I saw a guy duck under there. It's so hard to talk, and well, at least my partner's not completely worthless. I think he shot the guy that I saw. Oh shit. Oops. I blew up a car with a M16, it looks like.
What, are you joking?
I like how destructible everything seems to be.
Now focus up.
I'm wasting my ammo and seeing what's destructible. That's very typical of me.
You and me.
Like, I try to do these games, I probably fail miserably, but I try my best. Well, maybe not my best, maybe in the middle. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you guys would be so bored if you actually saw me, like, play a game like the way I really do, like trying to see what's destructible and just messing around the environment before I even progress anywhere. So boring. Yeah, skip. I don't care.
You ever done
Continue.
a mission like this one before?
Hostage extraction? Yeah, a few times. You?
Blow up the shit because it's in the way. Yeah, I believe. Because that's usually at the bottom of that plant. There's the fucking little pine cone looking things. They don't actually look like pine cones in real life. But, you know.
Must be the man.
Oh, I can skip cutscenes now. I feel so privileged.
See if we can't flank that lieutenant. Alright.
If I played this game for real, I wouldn't skip the cutscenes, but since I'm doing it for the video, I'm trying to get as much... Search the lower path.
Take position.
Oh, that's cool. It gives you options, but I meant to click search the upper path. I don't know why I thought it was on the right. Dyslexia is a bitch. What can I say?
I intend to find out.
You can't jump over that fence. It's okay. I'll hopefully shoot it down. Apparently that fence is made out of some titanium alloy. Alright, people are shooting at me from all directions. Not the best thing to have going on in your life. But when you have an M16, you can kind of wing it. I think that's what I have. It's probably like some iteration. I don't know guns. I don't know guns or cars or whatever. Even though I've probably played my fair share of action games and car games in my lifetime. None of it stuck, what can I say? Too bad that thing in the background is an explosive. I think it just has like juice in it. If I throw a grenade at that car, will it blow up? Yes, it will. Fuck yeah. I'm getting like shot like crazy. Like if I drank water right now, it'd be like a cartoon. All these like streams of water would come out of me like a really bad cartoon. I'm looking like Swiss cheese. Apparently, like in every other game, I must be made out of liquid metal. Every time I get shot, the wounds just close back up. You know I have to do it. It's right there. Gotta do it. Go ahead, hide behind that, please. I hope this causes a chain reaction. That would be so awesome. And don't hide behind that truck, because that would probably be stupid too. I'm just gonna watch, like the movie of the week. Yes, chain reaction, 3 things blowing up. Oh, that was awesome. And fuck you. And fuck you too. It's not my fault you joined the wrong side and I'm hiding behind something that's highly explosive, and I accidentally pushed invincibility mode and hid behind something because I thought I was close to death. That's what happens when you have the sound down, folks. You do stupid shit. I believe that these don't even hold up well, so that's really cool. You know what? Hide behind that, because there's this lovely propane tank right here that I think will do you justice. And I'm getting a warning about my content expiring because I tried an hour trial. I didn't even really think I played this game that long. I'm almost dead. That doesn't look like it blew up yet. Car is looking a little hot, and there's gasoline beside it. And just in case anybody's deciding to hide under there, there's a nice little propane tank about to blow up just for you with your name on it. Go ahead and hide behind it. You know what? The developers of Battlefield should really look at this game and see how much environmental destruction this is. And this is technically a last gen game now, even though I still consider it current gen. I still consider PlayStation 4 next gen, even though technically that's current gen now. They should take a cue for the campaign for whatever hardline that cop game is, and look how much environmental destruction's in this. I don't remember the Battlefield campaigns having this much user controlled environmental destruction. I know every once in a while it had it, but then things wouldn't blow up. Seems like almost everything can be destroyed to a certain extent in this. There is environmental destruction in Battlefield 4 and 3, but usually it was set up like a Disney roller coaster ride. This, like, shit blows up because I'm shooting at it. Yeah, run, asshole. And there's a truck there. Got a gift for you. And I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't re-gift, because that would suck for me anyway. No melee control. Oh, stabbed him in the neck. Great. This guy likes the way I play games. I'm probably gonna have to steal the AK-47 if I live through this. Where's my AK-47? I'll switch to this since there seems to be pretty plentiful. That wasn't an M16. Apparently, when I walk over it, it says M4. So, all you gun enthusiasts out there, I'm sorry for fucking up the experience by saying the wrong kind of weapon that I was holding. Wow, that was a complete gibberish. It didn't make sense, but that's what happens when I try to play a game and talk at the same time. But you know, it's part of the charm, I guess.
Where are the girls? Fuck you!
You know what? I'm still not gonna know where the girls are. I'm just gonna try to continue on my mission before this game tries to kick me out, because I'm actually having a pretty good time.
Copy that. Let's head that way. Alpha, Bravo.
This is way better than the first game that I played in this series. I like having a brain fart. Isn't it Soldier 2 or Army 2 or whatever? It just says 2 up there, so we know that 2's in the title. I believe it's Army of 2, but this is way better than the first game in the series. The characters seem better, the acting seems a lot better, and whatever engine, and I believe this must be the Frostbite engine, this is running on the destructible environments and the action and the flanking and shit like this, I can really see myself getting into. This is pretty early in the game, and from what I was told, it gets even better. I mean, it's not doing anything groundbreaking, but everything it's doing is right and feels good. Sometimes you don't need a revolutionary game. Sometimes you just need a game that's really polished and does something great, and so far this is what this game is doing. I saw it at the store. I was kind of reluctant to buy it because it's a bit pricey, because I have to kind of choose what games I have to, because pretty soon a lot of the newer titles are coming out that I want, and I can't spend a lot of money on other games, and I gotta be selective, and I don't know. I'm sure later at some point I could see myself totally owning this game. If it's this fun in the beginning, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, a lot technically. I have played games that were really good in the beginning and just got really boring, but they seem to be doing everything that I would want in this type of game. These barrels aren't exploding. Wonder what happens if I threw a grenade over there. I probably didn't throw it far enough. Those barrels look like they would explode if I shot them. Yeah, they blew up. Great. These character models look like they escaped Max Payne 3 and decided to star in another game. And they're just as fun to shoot. How about that? Who knew wearing a wife beater and a bandana just makes you fun to get shot? I don't know. In my mind, that comment was supposed to be funny, but when it came out, it was all garbled and twisted around. It wasn't what I originally like envisioned in my head. Like, what came out of my mouth was like a verbal massacre of what I originally wanted to say, so I apologize. Oh, that was stupid. I just ran right past them. Who the hell is shooting at me? Let me wait for the screen grain to go down a bit so I can continue my massacre. Oh, blood splattered on the wall. That's nice. Now if we could have some soldier of fortune lens. Oh, his head blew off. Gosh, I just was about to give the game some criticism and the head blew up. I was about to say if we could have some soldier of fortune gore, it would be even better, and then the head blew up. And then I'm like, oh, well, it has that too. Great. Fantastic. And that wouldn't even have been an issue, but it had it. I'm sure it doesn't go into detail on limbs and stuff, but whatever. Still, his head blew up. His head's made out of really good material. Usually the way these games work is after the initial death. After the initial death, they're not gonna destroy the character model anymore because, I mean, that'd probably slow down the game considerably. Oh, you're hiding. It's so not obvious. Come on, you little piece of shit. I am totally not utilizing my partner. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be an integral part later on in the game. Let's hide behind something that's explosive, shall we? Making the worst decisions in the world. Yeah, run. That thing's about to blow. Alright, now we're going to go all Terminator. Oh wow, his guts are coming out. Great. Fantastic. Can't thank you guys enough. Whoever developed this. I forgot who developed. I know it's an EA game, but they're a publisher. Whoever developed this, thank you for listening to my letters. I never wrote you a what kind of game to make.
Stack on me. We're going in.
Alright.
You ready?
Oh, please don't be a slow motion breach. You know I don't like those. Oh well. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, that's a good guy. Don't shoot him. Please blow up. Yeah, it must be tequila they have for sure. And you suck. And I got 3 grenades less. They're not left, not less. They're not limiting my grenadage, which is good. As much chaos as I can create. This is great. Now this doesn't have as much environmental destruction as, say, multiplayer Battlefield 4 or 3, but it has enough that I would want at least in a single player campaign. If you add it more, great, but I mean, this is all I want. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about environmental destruction. You don't have to go all the way out. Just make the shit feel like I'm blowing shit up and the gun actually has power, and they did all of that, and it's great. and apparently it doesn't want you to skip some cutscenes.
All right, let's circle up. We got 2 minutes before this damn cartel comes down on us.
1 second.
What's the call, Rios?
Alpha, get her to come out. Bravo, Salem, keep an eye out.
This title, just based on the first level
This girl's in our
and ignoring that tutorial that was sort of unnecessary, I feel this game so far definitely feels like, to me at least in my opinion, it deserves more props than it's probably have gotten, because I didn't even realize that this game was that decently made. I just saw it and it's like, oh, it's the third one in the game that I didn't really care about back in the day, but they've really come a long way since part 1. So yeah, this was a very pleasant surprise. So thank you, Dean from Escape from Gaming, for recommending this game. I really do appreciate it. I might have not have picked it up before. I wouldn't have thought twice about it. I mean, this game doesn't do, like I said, anything like new, special, out of the ordinary, but what it does so well, I don't care.
Get out of here with the girl, alive.
This is just a great duck and cover action game.
Protect the girl. We'll get out of this. Don't worry, miss. We'll get
I
you
don't know what the multiplayer is like, I don't care, but I'm having a better experience playing this than I've ever had with any Gears of War game. And they're good games, I like those too. I'm not picking on Gears of War, but I'm just saying this basically has everything that I have problems with Gears of War. The environments are destructible, the weapons feel powerful. That's really the only issues I have with Gears of War, honestly. Because the weapons and stuff are cool in Gears of War. I mean, the Gears of War was like the first game that I really played that had like these duck and cover mechanics to this extent. Sure, there was Kill Switch, and there was a game called Win Back Covert Ops or some shit like that that came out on Nintendo 64. You want to count those games. Gears of War was the first one to do that. But look what happens when I shoot bottles of liquor in this game. Absolutely nothing. They blew up before. See, I had to prove my fucking point. I don't want to use up all my ammunition. For the most part, they usually blow up. I don't know. I just think that was just a sick joke. Like, there's some supernatural forces behind that. Like, they blew up last time I shot at them. How do I get over there? There's probably some maze or some shit. Yep, there was. But no, the wine bottles do blow up in this game for the most part, which was that ridiculous issue I had in Gears of War Judgment when you shot at the bottle and they added physics, which is probably more complex than just making it blow up. Like, but it didn't actually blow up. It's weird, and it looks like you get unlocks of some type. I don't know. But I'm going to stop here because I don't want this video to end abruptly when I run out of time. This is Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel. See, it just said 15 minutes. I don't want to get stuck running my mouth and then the game ends. And it kind of sucks that there's that pressure on it, because now I kind of want to play the game. I totally wasn't expecting this. This is a great duck and cover game, and it's based on what I've played. This isn't a review, this is an impressions video. I would highly recommend it, because from the time that I've played, the 45 minutes that I've played this game or whatever, it's been a total blast, and I'm totally digging this, and I might just have to pick this up at some point. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please feel free to click the thumbs up button and feel free to leave comments, negative or positive. I do prefer the positive comments. If you choose to leave a negative comment, please make sure the criticism is constructive. You're not just purposely trying to be an asshole. But if you're new to this channel and you like this video, feel free to subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, there's a ton of other videos you can check out, and hopefully you'll like one of those or whatever, and then you can subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.